Hello, and welcome to episode 9 of Embracing Mastery, the podcast where I hope to offer inspiration based on my own journey of transformation to anyone who would like to become empowered and sovereign. Today's episode is based on my recent post titled The Victim Game: How It's Played and How to Exit the Matrix. I'm not sure if you are aware of the victim game. It's actually kind of a show or a drama, which holds so many of us hostage in its web of lies, entranced and enchanted by the apparently endless, elusive quest to achieve joy or whatever state of being we're after. Up until a few years ago, I was enthralled by this lifetime diversion. I was perpetually bemused and befuddled by my inability to change the outside, to change my life, in ways in which would bring me the inner happiness I desperately desired. I was trapped in a game, and I was unaware that I was playing it. How it's played. In this incarnational construct we call life, in what we know as our reality, we have the opportunity to believe the illusion that something outside of ourselves can dictate our experience. And so it is possible for us to walk around all day feeling completely empty. It's also possible for us to believe that we will never feel true happiness or joy again. And so we search, and we search, and we search for that person, place, or thing which will provide us with what we believe we cannot give to ourselves. Joy, peace, happiness, ecstasy, fulfillment, worthiness. You name it, we look for it. And then eventually, we do find someone or something which allows us to feel those emotions, if only for a fleeting moment. But what this does is reinforce the illusion that our experience dictates our emotion, rather than the other way around. Typically then, when you do hit whatever target you feel should result in your happiness, then your energy is momentarily brought into resonance with the energy. And for that moment, you suddenly feel uplifted and happy. And then you go on believing that happiness lies outside of yourself. The illusion is maintained, and you carry on playing the game you, as you really are, wish to play. Zingdad, The Ascension Papers. This is the feedback loop which holds us captive in the belief that whatever feeling we are seeking is outside of ourselves, that we are beholden to and victims of the whims of our external reality. You, and only you, control your emotions. I know, the illusion is quite convincing to the contrary. You may say, well, how do I have the choice in how I feel about fill in whatever upsetting situation you can think of? And from one perspective, you have a point and are correct. However, when you understand that all experience is fundamentally neutral, that we actually have the ability to choose how we feel about it, it's certainly plausible that we could decide to find a way to see any and all situations in a more positive light, if for no other reason than for the opportunity to begin to exit the illusion. Because if you wait for your external reality to conform to what you want to feel, rather than making a choice about your emotions and allowing them to mold your outer reality, you'll be waiting for eternity. And once you begin to self-emote, by finding the feelings and emotions you are seeking from within, by choice rather than based upon your external reality, well, then you become the actual creator of your life. And revealing your creatorship to yourself is your destiny. It's our destiny. If you wish to leave the game, you must see through the illusion. We have spent millennia in the victim game, so it takes time and practice to fully exit the illusion. It takes some patience to prove to yourself that you are the sole creator of your experience. But once you see a glimmer of the truth, which is that we have the ability to choose, to decide, to create how we feel about things, then you begin the process of stepping out of the most elaborate mirage. And you begin to see the possibility and the power in that ability to choose. You begin to discover that there is in fact just a man behind the curtain pulling levers, flashing lights, and feigning authority over something that is completely and utterly in your command. But the illusion was constructed by us and for the benevolent purpose of confusing us as creators. We needed to create the illusion so that we could have the experience of what it's like to be separate, finite, and seemingly powerless. We had to trick ourselves because we are truly the opposite of that experience. And so we created the ruse of being a victim to our reality, our relationships, our lives, so that we could expand and then turn around and discover that we are fractals of all that is, learning what it feels like to go from believing we are victims needing saviors to empowered beings with complete self-sovereignty. So practice dissolving the illusion for yourself. Observe your own power as you choose your emotions and decide for yourself how you will experience both triumph and adversity. Step into your sovereignty. It is yours for the taking. Just choose. To read this post or any of my other writing about the Path of Mastery, please go to www.angelslevolution.com or medium.com/@JenniferHeflin. Thank you so much for listening, and until next time, may the light shine in you, with you, and through you.